these streets. I'm slide plugged in with the best stuff. If a nigga talking down, we gon' flex on. Way down south where we rest on. I finesse on these hoes, I finesse in these streets. I slide plugged in with the best. I'm straight out of that. 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 That's triple D to you. That's triple D to you. I'm straight out of that. 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 That's triple D to you. That's triple D to you. Don't play. Can't help I love my hood. I'm a clip nigga. Middle finger to you if you hating on the clip nigga. Eating on rooters every motherfucking week nigga. Be a fair race. Sunday you gotta deal with it. Being loyal, what you know about it? Fucking with some niggas that money look like they grew around it. Do you hear this little nigga? Why the fuck is all these niggas sleeping on this nigga? But I don't give a fuck, I'ma eat a little bigger. And worry about my business, cause my category realer. Never been a gadget, just protect how I'm living. 12 players easy, is you ready to the level? God is a must, I ain't worried about your feelings. Dope nigga easy when you plug by the business. Shout out to Loso, Goose-Side killing. Keys and Pope, Deuce, Beckley on a mission. Nigga giving props where you supposed to. Side dollars, wrong side, got the fucking best brew. North dollars, got a clad nose if you fishing. I ain't no GPS, if you want it, you can get it. 50 G's, nigga got a tatted on my sleeve. Free my nigga you, 100, just let him breathe. Getting money is the only rule, and baby girl sucking dick is a close to. If a nigga talking down, we gon' flex on. Way down south where we rest on. I'm finesse on these hoes, I'm finesse in these streets. I'm slide plugged in with the best stuff. If a nigga talking down, we gon' flex on. Way down south where we rest on. I'm finesse on these hoes, I'm finesse in these streets. I'm slide plugged in with the best. I'm straight out of that. 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 That's triple D to you. That's triple D to you. I'm straight out of that. 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 That's triple D to you. That's triple D to you. Don't play with it. Give me a little second, let me flex on. Give me a little second, let me flex on. Let me flex on. Give me a little second, let me flex on. Give me a little second, let me flex. I'm straight out of that. 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 That's triple D to you. That's triple D to you. Don't play with it. Don't play. Don't play. Don't play. That's triple D to you. Don't play. Don't play. Don't play. That's triple D to you.
No, this is my home.
He knows this terrain better than you, and we could.
Of course, they're just like any other folks, I reckon. Push them too far. Well, I figure it's like 3 sticks of old dynamite. Shake it up, and we're gonna be scraping bodies off the street.
Hey! Dipping on that all. Hey! Dipping on that all. Got my homeboy out here. This is that big time I'm clear right here. Fat B. Pleasant Grove. Eastside. West Dino. Funky Town. How the hills. Singing hills. Oh yeah. I'm a brutish chicken eating. 415 beating. Creeping, never skipping. Smoking kush down weeding. A red bird shopper. Foreign on them choppers. Posted at Big T. Flossing for them boppers. I'm a Pookie Lucci jammer. Gator man bumper. Dallas, Texas nigga leather shorts in the summer. Major cash clocking. Round body or them boxes. The game I be chopping up with King Kong College. Cowboy blue ice killer with 213 dice. No justice, no peace like I was John Wiley Price. The home of the hustlers. We really get the cheese. Do your thing, bro. I'ma still ride these. Still rock the shag. Blue paint, right rag. Stay on your toe, cause they'll catch you down bad. R.I.P. Simo and my homie Diamond Dog. Free Twisted Black, DFW, this for y'all. Kush, dipping on that all. Blowing 7 Kush, dipping on that all.
Hey, take two. In case you didn't hear me the first time, I appreciate you for joining me. Let me put the Deuce down while I get my intro back good. It's your main man, cool, calm, collected, killer, Cadillac, King, coming straight out that villakoolaradio, baby, via sunny South Dallas, because it was very sunny and warm today. I have tonight, sitting in with me right here, a brother I happen to respect a whole bunch for the things that he does out in the city. One Mr. Joe, Uncle Joe Radio. What's good, baby?
What's good?
Appreciate you for coming and sitting in with me, homie.
No problem at all, Mr. Cam.
Now, this dude here is a brainiac when it comes to community and unity in the neighborhoods. So we're going to get into a little bit about what he has going on, the podcast and some of the things that he's involved with. Very busy brother, does a lot. And you know how I do. I like to conversate with the people who are in the streets making a difference. With that having been said, Monday nights are going to twist a little bit. I have sitting in with me on Monday nights from here on out one Miss Social Media. What should I call it? Social media what, Ebony? Social media what? Princess. I know you promo Princess. Social media queen. Is that good? Is that okay? Speaking to the mic. Get into your mic. Get into your mic. So, coming to the stage. Ebony Jules.
Hey, what's going on? It's Ebony Jules. Thanks for tuning in.
So, Ebony is going to chime in throughout the night. She has so graciously prepared some segments for us because I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why Ebony is here. I'm gonna tell you why. You know, sometimes I got to have these talks with y'all. I was told by my ex-fiance. I got an ex-fiance story. Okay. I was told by my ex-fiance once that I had a dry sense of humor. Can you believe that?
Nah, I don't believe that one.
You don't believe that one?
Nah, she was tripping.
She was freaking tripping out of her mind. So anyway, in so many words, Miss Jules told me I was boring.
I
Boring.
did not.
In so many words, you told me I was boring, Ebony. You told me that. So I said, okay, I'm going to bring her on the show so I won't be so fucking boring, okay? That's what women do. They supposed to splash a little flavor to your life. Well, okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right. You agree?
Yeah, I agree.
You agree, brother?
100%.
Okay, all right. So with that having been said, Ebony, let us or tell the people what we are here to do with the song submissions and everything, if you would, please.
Okay, so once again, thanks for tuning in. Dallas.Vibez Radio, right here live at Villa Cooler, 3631 Colonial Avenue. Right here, heart of South Dallas.
Sunny South Dallas, baby.
Yes, watch us live via villakoolaradio.com. Like, share, and comment our Facebook page, Villa Cooler Radio. Definitely don't forget to download our app,
Do that.
Villa Cooler. So this is for fans of music.
That's like our slogan, villakoolaradio.com for fans of music. You like that? You dig that?
Yeah, I can dig
Good with
that.
that?
Yeah, I dig that with a show.
Okay. So Monday through Friday,
Yeah.
we need you tuned in
Yeah.
to catch a Villa Cooler Media family member from 7 to 8, showcasing and highlighting all of Dallas's hottest artists.
Because that's what Vibes is about. We want you to submit your music utilizing the submission email at the bottom of the page. There is a hotline number at the bottom of the screen as well. We encourage you to call. If you have any questions for Miss Jules, if you have any questions for me, if you have any comments or questions for Uncle JoJo, please call in and let us know. We also are going to vibe out to some of the songs that have been submitted thus far. We want you to chime in with your opinions as well. So with that having been said, let's get into the first video. We're gonna come back with Uncle JoJo. We're gonna have a little conversation. We got Miss Jules in the house with us tonight. So this is we're gonna do a highlight. We didn't have the first video pulled up quite yet, so we were gonna do a highlight. Miss Jules, unique music. This is one of your suggestions that we, one of your artists that we should start paying attention to. Why should we start paying attention to this artist, real quick?
Unique has been doing a lot of collabs here recently with Half Pint Films.
Okay.
So that was, you know, the kind of segue into the choice that I picked. Keep It On Me. Make sure you like and share this Dallas female artist. Unique Music on all social media.
Submit your music, baby. More with Uncle JoJo Nelson when we come back. Let's do it.
Hey, I ain't got no mercy for these bitches, really. Yeah. Ooh, it's lit. Unique music. Hey, 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 yeah. Talking bad, bitch. Ooh, I keep up with me. Hey, two fat chicks behind me. Yeah, I keep it with me. Hey, even when I'm off work, yeah, I keep it with me. Hey, throwing money, go berserk, 'cause I keep it with me. Yeah, I keep it with me. Yeah, I keep it with me. Hey, two fat chicks behind me. Yeah, I keep it with me. Hey, I keep it with me. Yeah, I keep it with me. Hey, I keep it with me. Yeah, I keep it with me. I be like, ooh, my bad. Hold on, I'm dripping too much swag. Ooh, Louis V be my bag. Yeah, bossed up in a jag. I be like, ooh, my bad. Hold on, no time for a scrag. If he with me, he gon' brag. Yeah, clean game, no facts. I be like, oops, my bad. Hold on, bad bitch popping tags. That way, the whole sad. Yeah, I'm on a laugh, so I'ma laugh. I be like, ooh, my bad. Ooh, get your slipper ski mask. Tie you up, get a bag. I need it all, I'ma stab. I be like, ooh, my bad. Unique music taking over. I don't give a fuck, my diamond shining. Play with me, I'm flatlining on vital. Sunshine on forehead lining. I knuckle up, jab fast like Sonic. Bitch, I'm a beast, about to roll bunny. School these hoes, hooked on funny. Yeah, yeah, talking bad, bitch. Ooh, I keep up with me. Hey, two fat chicks behind me. Yeah, I keep it with me. Hey, even when I'm off work, yeah, I keep it with me. Hey, throwing money, go berserk, 'cause I keep it with me. Yeah, I keep it with me. Yeah, I keep it with me. Hey, two fat chicks behind me. Yeah, I keep it with me. Hey, I keep it with me. Yeah, I keep it with me. Hey, I keep it with me. Yeah, I keep it with me. Ooh, I'm ill. You hoes washed up like steel. Yeah, no Destiny Childs. Ooh, but bitch, you can pay my bills. Yeah, your nigga tried me once, and I told the nigga no deal. C-Cash told these niggas that I don't play, and I showed them I was for real. Jerry Jones on these niggas, your ass get cut if you ain't got skills. See me, I leave a paper trail. Everything I touch turn into $1 bill. Hey, I'm known to rock tall heels. Chocolate bitch with sex appeals. Ass it up, call it big grill. I pussy all over his face is real. Hey, see my bestie bad, ass fat, blonde hair with blue eyes. But she bout the pressure, don't be surprised. She gon' clap back, yeah, every time. The baddest bitches of all kinds. They walk like stallions, they fall in line. If you ain't got the cake, we ain't got the time. My bitches boss up, bottom line. Hey, talking bad, bitch. Ooh, I keep up with me. Hey, two fat chicks behind me. Yeah, I keep it with me. Hey, even when I'm off work, yeah, I keep it with me. Hey, throwing money, go berserk, 'cause I keep it with me. Yeah, I keep it with me. Yeah, I keep it with me. Hey, two fat chicks behind me. Yeah, I keep it with me. Hey, I keep it with me. Yeah, I keep it with me. Hey, I keep it with me. Yeah, I keep it with me.
Bad, so I keep it with me. In case somebody try to rob me, keep that pistol with me. Money in my pants.
What's good, baby? That was Unique Music. What was the name of it? I keep it what?
I keep it with me.
I keep it with me.
With me.
That's what I said.
Oh, I thought you said Whitney. I was finna
that's
say,
what I
nah,
said.
we don't want to keep it Whitney.
That's what I said.
No Whitney, huh?
Uncle JoJo, what you think about that?
I think it sounds pretty good. She seemed pretty seasoned. She got a nice little flow, and you can't go wrong with ass.
You can't go wrong with ass.
And the visuals,
But be honest, would you jam that in the car, or is that strictly club song?
I wouldn't jam it. It's saying club song.
Yeah.
But she got a flow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
she
does
definitely
have
has a flow.
She's from Dallas.Vibez.
Correct. One thing I want to point out is she's been releasing videos here left and right.
So she's getting serious
she's
about her visual.
doing something.
Okay.
Doing
All right.
something. Shout out Unique Music.
Okay. I liked it. It was nice. Uncle JoJo liked it. Uncle JoJo. How was your Thanksgiving, brother?
It was pretty good. Thanksgivings ain't been the same, but you know, I'm thankful. So
What,
it was
is
pretty good.
it hasn't been the same because you're older now, or what's the deal with that?
Well, you know, like a lot of people, a lot of family members not here, so the holidays change. You know what I'm saying? So just like a lot of families, like that's what we were dealing with. But all in all, man, you won't catch me complaining about a damn thing.
Already,
you know what I'm talking about?
Already, one of the more positive brothers I know.
Yeah.
Miss Jules, how was your Thanksgiving?
I kind of have to follow JoJo on that one.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just like, I can be in my room. I done made my plate.
Come on in, Jamaica.
What else we need to do?
Already. I heard that. Also, joining us on Mondays from here on out is Mr. DJ Byron D, who doesn't have a microphone, but we're gonna get him set up.
That's right.
We're gonna get him set up. Appreciate you for joining us on Monday nights, brother. He's gonna be spinning the cuts while we conversate. We're also gonna employ a little time for him to do a little personal mix, so you can kind of feel who Mr. DJ Byron D is. Appreciate you for doing the event for us this past weekend. In case you guys missed it, we did the first annual Artist Appreciation concert, and it went down. Ebony Jules will kind of fill you in on how they went here in a little bit. Dallas.Vibez, appreciate you guys for joining me. I got Mr. Uncle JoJo Nelson Radio sitting in with me tonight. Let's get into it, brother. Let's talk about some hot topics. Amber Geiger. She today, the grand jury started hearing and taking in. You know, they started the trial today, basically.
Yeah.
What do you think about that stuff? You think she did it? You think it was an accident? How do you feel about that, bro?
I think she guilty as charged, and I just think that it's the same narrative. Like I read a study, like I don't share that kind of shit,
right?
And I stopped giving that shit my energy,
right?
Because
I did the same.
You know what I mean? I started this love deposit initiative. I want to flood the city, flood everything with love.
Yeah.
But I was reading this study, and it was saying when we share those kind of articles and we share those images of being slaughtered, that it causes PTSD in us. You know what I mean? So in actuality, when we do that, we are doing the devil's work. You know what I'm saying?
It's more harm than good.
It causes more harm than good because we already know the script. We already know the play. We already know how it go down. It's the same thing. You know how they say same soup, just reheat it? It's the same thing. We already know how it's going to go. So, I mean, a snow bunny, man. You know, shit, it's their world.
So, how do you think this trial is going to transpire? Do you think she's going to get the axe? Because it's looking like they're setting her up for failure because she got fired. The charges came, whatever. I don't know the exact order, but it's not looking good.
It's not?
It's not.
I haven't gotten that feeling. I got that feeling that they
think it's just red tape and they're just going to take her through the process and she's going to get off?
Yeah, they take that. Hey, that's what I would have to say.
Yeah.
Because she needs to be charged with murder. You
She
walk
do,
in my
not
house.
manslaughter,
Not
right.
manslaughter. You
Right.
walk in my house. I'm
Yeah.
chilling.
Yeah.
You come in my door, however it go down,
Right.
and you gun me down.
Yeah.
It ain't no accident. It
Right.
ain't no, I thought, my bad,
Yeah.
excuse me, I apologize.
That's
Fuck
homicide.
that. That's murder.
Huh?
That's murder.
Already. So that's how I feel about it as well. But trial just started today, so I thought I'd bring it up. Today is also Cyber Monday. Do you participate in any of that stuff?
No, I hate to sound like the Grinch, but no.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
Fuck that shit.
What's that shit?
Dude from Amazon is worth like $100 billion and shit. You know that? Did you know that? He's like the richest dude like ever, right?
Yeah.
And that's like crazy. Miss Jules, do you participate in the Cyber Mondays and the Black Fridays and shit like that? I need a woman's perspective, comments, opinions on some sort of thing.
I'm the cheapest shopper you'll find.
Okay, so that means you do not, or maybe you do partake in it because that's the time to get the good deals.
They just slash half the
Okay.
taxes.
All right.
I mean,
All
raise
right.
the price, slash
All
the
right.
taxes. Ain't nothing
Enough said. You a Cowboys fan?
Not this year.
You got a Cowboy hat on.
Hey, say.
You got a hat on.
I'm D-Town, man. It's an old hat, but
Yeah.
now, man, they need to get clap up out there. You know what I mean? When they being a Cowboys fan, that's like being married to a stripper.
Right.
And then, you know what I'm saying? You catch her selling ass after the club. You know what I mean? You know, as long as she working at the club, she
Right.
gonna do that. You keep forgiving her. She like, man,
You
come
always
on,
gotta
man.
pull up on her
You know what I'm
early and
saying?
shit.
You gotta
know
change
what I'm saying?
professions. So that's how it is with the Cowboys. Until they get rid of that
Alright.
up in there, man, we gonna go through the same thing.
You
First
right.
round,
You right.
get bounced if we do make the playoffs.
DJ Byron D, you a Cowboys fan? You are? Okay. Win or lose, you a no fair weather fan, huh? You gonna stick with them, huh? We're gonna get to know DJ Byron D as well because this is his first day on the show. And he's gonna be with us, sitting with us every Monday. So we're gonna let him chime in on some topics as well and get his opinions and shit. While we on sports, the dude from Duke, what's his name? What's the dude from Duke name?
Oh, Zion Williamson.
What you think about this dude, man?
They setting him up for failure with the LeBron. I don't like how they do these dudes, man. They setting that dude up for failure. They deeming him the next LeBron. It's
You don't
only
think he
one.
is?
No, fuck no.
This dude is a beast. This dude is what? How tall is he?
He like 6'11".
No, he ain't 6'11", is he?
He's
Okay, but I know he's 285.
Nah, he 285. He like 6'7", 285, something like that.
But it's
he
a
is not
beast.
LeBron.
You don't think he's gonna? I think he could be like the next Shaq, like in terms of being dominant, his dominance. Huh? I know, but he can still dominate like a Shaq. You know, he can.
Don't do
There
that.
is nobody that's gonna be able to touch this dude.
Say, man, that's what they do. They set that bar high as hell, so
Yeah.
no matter how good you are, you don't reach it. I think he gonna be the first Zion Williamson, and let's see where that goes.
I like-
You start putting all that stuff up on him. He not gonna be LeBron.
I like how you said
Before.
that. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you weren't great enough to be compared to the next person,
Yeah.
you wouldn't be a topic of conversation.
Yeah.
So they're going to compare him to LeBron because that's all they have. He's the greatest player right now.
Yeah.
But LeBron faced scrutiny. Hey, you're not Jordan the whole time. So he's going to follow that LeBron thing his whole career. But Zion Williamson is amazing. He's the next Magic for sure.
I mean, I think they building these people in the lab. You know what I'm saying? I think LeBron was built he's a test tube baby for real.
LeBron might be a test tube baby.
He's a test tube
That
baby.
nigga is amazing.
He's building these motherfuckers.
This
in the
nigga
lab.
done went to test tube. Let me have what's in that cup.
Hey, yeah.
The jiggle
Pour some
came
Douce,
through.
Cam.
The jiggle came through.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. So
Jay-Z cut the check.
Anyway, enough of that. Before we get into this first submitted song, let's play Columbia and Pablo. You got that one? Pablo, Columbia with a K. I think it says Columbia MP3. You don't have that one? Colombiana. You got it? Okay. While we downloading Columbia and Goonside Pablo is back there in the studio with the Quick Profit. They're back there getting in the session, so I thought I'd go ahead and play one of his submitted songs. So while that's downloading, you musically inclined at all?
What's musically inclined?
Do you
I
play
rap?
the flute?
No.
Do you beatbox?
No, I can't even
Do you
rap
sing in the shower?
Say I can't even rap on beat. I tried to rap, all my shit sound the same. I was like, man, maybe I need to be a poet or something.
Right.
Rap
So
for me.
you wasn't in the band or nothing like that?
Nah,
back in high
none of
school?
that. None of that.
But you are from the city, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What part of the city you from?
I'm from North Dallas.
Okay,
Nordino's, raised in the cliffs, stayed in the grove, the east. I'm all around, man. A DISD, baby.
Already. Why that song is coming up?
What about CEP?
What about what?
CEP.
What's that?
Alternative school.
Nah, I ain't hit no alternative.
You went to alternative? You was
bad
ass, JoJo?
I went to every high school, but I ain't. I just transferred myself out.
Okay, I got you. Okay, and how would that process work? Do you go to the administrator and say I'm out, or do you go pull the fire alarm or some shit like that?
Nah, it's like you write a fake note and sign it. You know what I'm saying? And go to the administrator and make up some shit.
Well, truth be told, I don't know how I graduated my last year because I was good with the school secretary, and I'd be like, say, I got to go. Make
cougar privileges.
Make an errand. You had some privileges in high school?
No, you had cougar privileges.
Cougar privileges. Is that what that was?
You said the school secretary? Was she like 52?
Well, that's what that was then.
Yeah.
That's what that was. DJ Byron D, you got that? Okay, we good. So let's go ahead and get into some Colombia, who was on the show last week, and Goonside Pablo, who was on the show the week before last. They've done a collaboration. This is Dallas.Vibez. Submit your music. We're going to vibe out to it. We're going to critique it just a tad and let you know what we think about it. So, DJ Byron D, go ahead and spin that, brother.
Colombiana. It could get nasty, it could get ugly, Colombiana. Okay, look, this the game plan shit. You hit any motherfucker thing. Right. That's it. Yeah. Spot this shit. On it. All right. Look, if she with me, that means she shooting. Colombiana. Nigga don't play with her, she'll shoot you. Colombiana. Yeah. That my rider, that my shooter. Colombiana. It could get nasty, it could get ugly. Colombiana. Yeah. Colombiana. Yeah. Colombiana. Yeah. Colombiana. Yeah. Colombiana. Say that my rider, that my shooter, Colombiana. It could get nasty, it could get ugly, Colombiana. Yeah, sexy the way that she using that rifle. She aim at your way, your shirt having a cycle. Major shootout, we gon' make it go viral. Shoot your ass up, how the fuck she your idol? It could get ugly, real homicidal. Do it so good, it look suicidal. Swear to a Bible, I don't be lying. Long machete, feeling like Michael. Jump on the roof, I'm a sniper. I'm looking at you, I'ma guide her. Ayo, machine heavy rifle, like love is fucking your life up. I cut at your neck, I hit it with scalpel. You think you wild, but nigga, I'm wilder. You can get touched, but no pedophile. Leaving you numb like sniffing on powder. Blowing the money like cooling off chowder. Pull up on you, then I shoot through a crowd. Too many niggas that talking more louder. I'm a hitman, I kill by the hour. Know where your mama stay sending her flowers. Colombiana. Nigga don't play with her, she'll shoot you. Colombiana. Yeah, that my rider, that my shooter. Colombiana. It could get nasty, it could get ugly. Colombiana. Yeah, Colombiana. Yeah, Colombiana. Yeah, Colombiana. Yeah, Colombiana. Say that my rider, that my shooter. Colombiana. Hey, it could get nasty, it could get ugly. Colombiana. Columbia, you know I run with a sack. Rubbing your dick while I told a Mac. Little bitch with heart, that's something you lack. Pull up and shoot, you don't want no static. Most of these bitches is tragic. Fuck on your nigga Columbia, wet up your bed. Pop like I'm shooting, you know I'ma shoot after him. How you coming alive from the dead? No, I don't play around, this is a shakedown. Give me whatever you got off top. Yo, bitch, a bust down, now I can bust down. But when I come, I'ma beat down your block. Don't fuck with niggas, I know they be snitching. You get out of jail, I know you a rat. Me and my bitches, you know that we savage and we do not move for less than a rat. I am that bitch, so yeah, I'm a dog. Work at your ass, I'm a piss on the wall. Give me a leash. Your mama don't like me cause I'm from the streets. Fell in love with a shooter. My nigga pull up like Uber. I put a hole in your medulla. Only got 15 minutes, that's 15 shots. You know that's a Ruger. Little bitch, but I got big talk. Ass so fat that it move when I walk. Give me some face, don't talk. And give me some racks when you piss me off. I keep a black mask. I got a black rag. Gang, it look like a Taliban. Columbia pussy you never had. I want the smoke, bitch, I am the man. You say you gonna come through the bag? Right here in the bag. Yeah, okay, give me some. Don't give me no little 38. I want the side off. Look, if she with me, that means she shooting. Colombiana. Nigga don't play with her, she'll shoot you. Colombiana. Yeah, that my rider, that my shooter. Colombiana. It could get nasty, it could get ugly. Colombiana. Yeah, Colombiana. Yeah, Colombiana. Yeah, Colombiana. Yeah, Colombiana. Say that my rider, that my shooter. Colombiana. Hey, it could get nasty, it could get ugly. Colombiana.
What's good? That was Colombiana. Excuse me, Colombiana. I think I was saying Colombia. Colombiana and Goonside Pablo. What you think about that one, Uncle JoJo?
I'm digging it.
You digging that one?
I'm digging the flow when I'm listening to it.
Yeah.
It don't say, oh, he sound like he from Atlanta or he sound like he from Houston.
Right.
It was Dallas.
Yeah.
So I'm digging the flow. He was
Straight
versatile with
Goonside.
it. Yeah, he was versatile with it, you know. So yeah, sound pretty good.
All right. Miss Jules?
One thing I can say about Goonside,
Uh-huh.
his precision and the pronunciation of his words.
Uh-huh.
Quite a few tongue twisters in that mix.
Okay.
Were you confused? Did you stumble?
Yeah.
Not at all.
Right.
Precision.
Okay. Well, 3 thumbs up from the panel. So, real quick, this is Dallas.Vibez. We appreciate everyone for joining us. Uncle JoJo Nelson is sitting in with me. I am your man, Cool, Calm, Collected, Killer, Cadillac, Cam King, coming straight out of that villakoolaradio, baby, via Sunny South Dallas. Okay.
Now
Say
that was
3 times.
precision.
Say that's precision right there.
Right. So
Put a
I
beat
practice
to
in the
it.
mirror in the morning. So
You know what I'm saying? We can tell.
So got
that was
DJ
clear.
Byron D in the house. You good, brother? Okay, we're gonna have him chime in from time to time.
Byron D.
Mm-hmm.
You a Go DJ? You a part of any of Coalition?
Definitive DJs? Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, but are you actively getting gigs in the city? Because I know you just did the Block's first annual artist appreciation. So, but you do get the gigs in the city, right?
Yeah, I'm at the lounge downtown on Saturdays.
The lounge downtown on Saturdays. On Wednesdays. Okay. Already. So we're going to give this brother some hype, man. We appreciate him for helping us out this weekend. So he's going to sit in with us on Mondays, and we greatly appreciate that, brother. Going forward, we're going to play a song, one of your featured artists. Next. Is it King Kid or Kid King?
So she was a kid, then she was a king.
Uh-huh.
Kid King.
Is King...
No.
Kid King.
Right.
Okay. It's a jam
Kind of
we listened to
controversial
earlier.
name, huh?
Huh?
Kind of controversial name.
Yeah, why you say that? Because of the king?
Well,
And
I
the
mean,
kid?
King.
Called Glue. It's called the Glue. But so while we're gonna get the Glue by Kid King queued up, what type of music, Uncle JoJo, do you like? Are you more R&B or are you more hip hop?
I'm definitely more hip hop, but the space that I'm in my life right now, I understand the power of music. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
And what it does to the soul.
Right.
So when I was sitting in a spot, you know, riding around and get it, that's what I like to listen to.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But right now where I'm at, I gotta find a healthy balance. So I got 2 of my super gangsters that I go to.
Okay.
And if you gangster and that's what you spit, I gotta fuck with you enough to knock one of them out the box.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
So what am I doing if I'm Uncle JoJo and I'm in my ride, and what am I about to do if I'm about to put in the super gangster track? What mode am I trying to get into?
I'm just escaping.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just escaping. Nigga
Okay.
been putting up with a lot of shit.
All right.
You know
And
what
you
I'm
just,
saying?
you just in the fucking mode. Right?
Yeah, you know. So
Okay. So, do we have the track pulled up yet? Okay. So, this is another one of Miss Jules' highlighted artists. This is actually your vibe alert. So, go ahead and take over, Miss Jules. Let us know about Kid King and why we're about to vibe out to Glue.
So, Vibe Alerts, to me, that was artists that maybe you may not be familiar with. They don't come out stomping hard, or, you know, they have a mellow approach.
Right.
However, I follow her on Facebook.
Okay.
stupid radio submissions.
Okay.
She's constantly posting across the globe.
Okay.
Of hits. So bring her to Dallas.
Okay.
Give her a little platform.
All right.
Kid King, Glue,
Yeah.
dropping January the 1st.
Okay.
But we've got Pretty Smiles already on digital platforms.
Okay. All right. And so before we jam out to that, real quick, Ebony, let's get into your weekend recap. Where you're going to, on Mondays, kind of fill us in on what we missed during the weekend. Let's go ahead and get into a little bit of that before we get into the video. We're going to get into that, get into the video, then more with Uncle JoJo. What did we miss this weekend, Evan, with the weekend recap?
Well, if you weren't out in the city, the best show in town, put on by Pay Me and GMG.
Which Villakoola was in the house for that.
Yes.
We represented. We were in the house. Shouts out to J. Rock Obama.
Right. And that was hosted at the O'Reilly Pub. Okay? Okay, so if you missed that, you probably should have been at 3631 Colonial Avenue.
Probably.
The block had, what is that, the Artist Appreciation Showcase?
Artist Appreciation.
That hoe was stupid while I'm sitting up here acting like I don't know what it was called.
Yeah, right. Because you were here. You were in the building.
I was.
Yeah.
Was. I want to say house party in the studio. Packed it out. We did our thing. Shout out to Stephanie Love from the block.
Hey.
Daniel Forbes from
Shout out
the
Stephanie
block.
Love.
And with his late ass Black from the block.
Black on the block had to work, so that's why
He didn't bring us nothing to eat.
Right, he never does.
Oh.
He never does.
Well,
He
then
never
what
does.
the hell
He
he
never
was
does.
doing?
So anyway, that was your weekend recap.
Hey,
with
Cam.
Miss Jules. Yes, ma'am.
So I do want to throw this out
Go
there
ahead. Go
as
ahead.
well. Vibe Crowds, December the 2nd. This segment I want you to focus on upcoming events. Kobe Savage.
Yes.
Trees.
Yes.
December the 2nd.
It's going down.
Remember,
Bun B.
Bumby,
December 2nd.
December the 2nd.
He's in the house.
Trees,
Trees.
done. Okay.
2000 Texas.
Then we're going to go a couple of days down the block. December the 6th.
Yes.
Finesse Kenny.
Finesse Kenny.
Opening up at Port David's.
Shouts out to Finesse Kenny.
Yes. Backpack Trapping.
Backpack Trapping. Mixtape available now. Go get
Datpiff.com. And then turn around a couple of days later, Finesse Kenny. He doing something to the music scene. He fucking with Twister on that day.
Yeah.
He's gonna be opening up for Twister and Lil Flip.
Already.
Lola's Lounge,
Shouts
December
out.
the 8th.
Shouts
So,
out.
Dallas.Vibez
Yes.
from the past,
Yes.
upcoming.
Yes.
Let's ride.
Already. Appreciate you, Miss Jules, for that. And that was your weekend recap. That's the shit that we're going to fill you in on what you missed and the shit that you need to know about coming up.
Miss.
You feel me? Okay, so with that having been said, this is the Dallas.Vibez, where we listen to your submitted music. If you need to submit a song, utilize the information at the bottom of the screen. If you have any comments for Uncle JoJo Nelson, who is sitting with me tonight, chime in with whatever you have to say, or good or bad. We don't care. We want to hear from you. So let's get into the next song. DJ Byron D.
Kid King.
Which is Kid King with Glue, featuring Messy Me.
This is the Legion. Stuck to me like glove. All of these girls stuck to me like glove. I swear that they are stuck to me like glove. Stuck to me like glove. I swear that they are.
Time to bring the savage back, King Kid this. I should thank you for this. Gave me my juice again. Since I've been on the scene, all the women been flocking. Apparently to the homies, they been jocking. But I was too focused on you, worried about it. And now the king is taking names, no worries. Pussy Monster Jr., I'm spreading my wings. No Tunchi though, just paying homage for the namesake. I had some baddies to the do. Big up to the 504, born in a D-buck, rep the NO like a native. Always showing love to the kid. Walking down the street, having numbers thrown in mid. Damn, they're starting to feel the kid. Damn, they're starting to feel the kid.
Stuck to me like glove. All of these girls stuck to me like glove. I swear that they are stuck to me like glove. Stuck to me like glove. I swear that they are.
All these girls stuck to me like glue. Girl, take the number cause you know I got you. I be a little busy, got things I gotta do, but you know you like me and I'm feeling you too. Girls like you when your sauce stay dripping. I'm a hot commodity, but it ain't no pimping. Wherever I go, they seem to find me. But some be young, so we got an IB. We all know girls wanna have fun. Chasing after me like your girl be on the run. Trying to figure out just how to shake them out, but it's hard when the shawty stay lost up in the sauce. Damn, Missy Lee, tell me what you be doing. Why they going crazy? Why these girls keep drooling? I keep it simple and I keep it 100. I can't help these girls on Elma stuck on
to me
it.
like glove. All of these girls stuck to me like glove. I swear that they are stuck to me like glove. Stuck to me like glove. I swear that they are.
Not only do I make you wet, I can see you to your dopest fit. Make you so okay with it, I can lead you into another atmosphere. But let's not take it there, cause that's only saved for the special flair. When the kid wants you, you'll be right here. The kid wants you, so be right here. You know, I like women, so I don't really have a preference. Give me a slim cutie or a thick beauty. I always know what to do with it. But cougars do hold a special place in the kid's heart. Always felt like American Pie was my life. Or maybe The Graduate fits just right. Whatever the title, I'm in it for life.
Stuck to me like glove. All of these girls stuck to me like glove. I swear that they are stuck to me like glove. Stuck to me like glove. I swear that they are.
Oh.
What it do? It's the Dallas.Vibez, baby. Appreciate y'all for joining us tonight. That was who was that, Ebony?
Oh shit.
My
Kid
bad.
King.
My bad.
Oh,
The jigger
with
came
glue,
through.
baby. I
Glue.
got you.
Glue.
Shoot.
Kid.
No.
Dot King.
Right.
Kid.
Double
dot
D.
King.
Double D. KIDD.
KIDD dot KING.
Type
with
shit.
glue. Featuring Messy Me.
Cause
Uncle
they
JoJo.
messy.
I mean,
messy
that was
with
real
that glue.
poppy. But,
feeling like glue.
But you know, that was like a radio jam. That was the epitome of radio jam.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, like pop, bubble
Yeah.
gum. It kind of give you that.
I see kids jump roping at
Jump
the
roping.
park.
Blowing bubbles.
Blowing bubbles and shit.
Talking about Ted.
DJ Byron D, what you think about that one? Would you jam that one? Would you put that in the playlist? Would you be like at the event and put that one in the? I mean, be honest, baby. Be honest.
I can see it at a kid event.
At a kid event?
It don't matter. She getting worldwide spin. Shout out Kid King.
Nah,
Yes,
but it
ma'am.
was-
Huh? What's that?
Oh, cause we was all
What's
saying
that?
it wrong. It's King Kid.
King dot kid.
Still two
King
D's.
dot kid with 2 D's. That's what it is.
Sorry.
She told
But
me
good
the
flow,
other way around. I'm blaming
originality.
Ebony Jules for that one.
Yeah,
I
good
just
flow
wanted
and
to spin
originality.
your shit. That's it.
I like it. I like it. I mean, honestly, I'm an older guy. I wouldn't jam it. You know what I'm saying? But I could see, like, if I had kids. I don't have any kids. If I had kids, I could see them listen to that.
Yeah.
You'll push
Right.
them
And
in
it
the
was, it's
swing
definitely
set.
catchy because I'm going to remember that hook. I'm going to be
Right.
driving home.
Right.
Stuck to me like
Already.
glue.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's poppy. You know, ain't nothing wrong with poppy because that's going to make you money.
Yeah, that's what you got to get in.
Right. So,
She doing her thing
King dot kid with glue. Featuring
with
Messy
double
Me.
D.
2 D's and kid. Uncle JoJo Nelson is sitting with me tonight. Let's get into a little bit about you, bro. You do a podcast called the Uncle JoJo Radio Show.
Yeah, somewhat. I'm an attempted podcaster.
Fill us in a little bit about the podcast.
Well, basically, I'm gonna give y'all the church introduction. Uncle JoJo, the empathetic asshole, and
God said,
the enlightened hypocrite. You know, and me and my mother, we do have a show on my Facebook page. If you're not following it, get over there, Uncle JoJo Radio. And basically, at the heart of it, it's a love deposit page to spread love around the city. It birthed a podcast from what we used to do up here as far as shit, I got something on it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we took that and we got a show that we do every 2 weeks, Monday at 8 p.m.
Let them know where they can find your show at, bro.
Yeah, Uncle JoJo Radio. It's the same thing. Find me on Facebook, JoJo Nelson, Uncle JoJo Radio. So we got a show that we do. We highlight two black businesses every other Monday, and the thing is to get us to support our own, because that's what makes us strong.
Right.
Everybody marching, protesting, you know, doing all this shit, but we won't even support each other. Okay. You know what I mean? We won't even put $1 in each other's pocket.
Right.
We see each other broke down on the side of the road. We ain't helping. Right. Like none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
And while you saying that, I'm gonna tell you a true story. Today, while I was picking up the Douce, the jigger. Okay, I went to the liquor store. True story. Went to hours ago.
Yeah.
I can't make this shit up. We're in sunny South Dallas, so anything literally can happen, right?
Yeah.
At any moment, right? So I'm in the liquor store getting the Douce, and I'm waiting in line. Hadn't got the stuff. I'm in line. Lady in front of me. A dude comes in the door. Hey, somebody call 911. There's a dude in his car having a seizure. Call 911 right now. He comes in and says this, right? Everybody looks and like, right? Everybody's looking, right?
Who calling the laws? I ain't.
Right. Right. This dude comes in and
Hurry
says
up and
that.
check me out.
But check this. Check this. Okay. So after he says this, the dude that's in, I'm like in this line, right? There's a cashier checking me out, and there's another line with people in it right here, right? Getting that shit, right?
Yeah.
So this dude here in front of the line that is paying for his stuff or didn't pay for his stuff, after he says that, takes his stuff and turns around and starts walking out the door.
Yeah.
The people behind them like, hey, they Kareem.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, you gotta pay for that. You gotta pay for that.
Yeah.
Totally forgets about this dude just said, hey, can somebody call 911? They trying to get their bottle of liquor.
Yeah.
We got more snitches than helpers?
Yep.
So this dude is in the car, literally having a seizure, and somebody comes in and says, can somebody call 911? This dude is in the car having a seizure, and they were more worried about the bottle of liquor that's about to walk out the door.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a little bit about what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Right?
And that's where we are as a people.
Right.
And that's the mission that I'm on, restoring the unity in community.
Okay.
All it takes is you and I. Y'all know about it, man. Y'all was there. Y'all birthed the gas station. We got Ebony Jules. She
Say,
was
man,
first
I
in
was
line.
the
Ebony
first
Jules.
one
Get
to
that gas,
pull
right?
up. Do you hear me?
Say, and we still haven't put that together, but that's just what it's about. And it's not about giving. It's just about changing that frequency and leading with love. You know what I'm saying? And like, you don't have to be perfect to do it. Yeah. Because I tell everybody, I'm not a pastor. I'm not a politician. I'm just a fuck up. Right. You know, with a heart for the people.
Just
you
like
know what I'm saying?
everybody else,
just
right?
like everybody else.
Yeah.
So, once you know, I'm just on a love mission, man.
Okay. So with the pod show, I'm assuming that's what you hope to accomplish.
Yeah.
Accomplish is to kind of change the mindset a little bit, right?
Yeah. Just bring unity between the black man.
So why is, in your words, why is unity amongst the people important? Why is that important?
The unity amongst the people is everything, man, because once we start seeing each other, like Pac say, learn to see me as a brother instead of two distant strangers. Like the women, they on point, man. Like the women on cue. I have an initiative that I'm trying to birth. It's called Fatherhood Over Every Hood.
Okay.
Black man, I'm not your foe, but it is fatherhood over every hood. So I did an event last year. I thought I had the money. I look up, I didn't have the money. So I went on social media, you know, my Instagram, to get donations. I raised $2,000, you know, maybe 25, I don't remember, to go toward the event. And 90% of the donations came from women. You know what I'm saying? But it was a fatherhood event. It's for us, and it's just the black men that we can come together, because we the ones that's killing, stealing, robbing. You know what I mean? So if we could just come together, then we'll be better off as a people.
Miss Jules, you have a set of questions that you would like to ask, I believe.
Actually, I want to tiptoe on JoJo. This past summer, I actually was able to witness him going out into the community and blessing the community. Individual was homeless, staying at a shelter, and they had to pay for their beds to stay there. However, this individual didn't have that. And who pulled up?
Uncle Joe
dropped out for about 5 or 6 days. I said, now that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Real nice.
And say, like, my mama, I'm a sophisticated crack baby. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it funky.
Hashtag.
So it's like, that's what I call a love deposit. Because love saved my life. You know what I'm saying? So when that young lady did hit me up and say that, like, what is that? What's crumbs to some is toast for most. That's my motto. Cause I see these niggas out here, you gonna spend $600-700 on some shoes, $700 on the belt before you get through $3,500 outfit. Then you gonna throw $1,000 at the club. Say, man, give me 200 of that. We can make some people smile, man. We can bless some folks with that. And not only that, I'm gonna match your 200. You know what I'm saying?
Let's change the derivative.
Let's change it. So
I
don't know
think he even told her like a lesser amount. And when he got there, he doubled it. I was like, oh, okay.
I mean, because that's what it takes, and that's what I'm doing for Christmas. And I'm gonna call her, and I'm gonna challenge the men out there, right? So people give me donations every once in a while. So I got $300 in donations. I'm putting 500 in a pot, right? So the pot is at $800. Last year we got up to like $2 grand. I gave out like $1,000 in gift cards, $1,000 in $100 bills, right? I want to exceed that 2,000 this year. So what I'm doing, man, for the people that's watching or that come back and watch, I'm putting a challenge out there for 10 men to donate $50, right? So, so that'll be my 500 plus that 500. At that point, and this
That's
my
a
wife say,
stack.
huh?
I'm not an ad. That's a stack?
Yeah, that's a stack. That's
Oh, okay.
1,300, but we trying to get it up there. So my wife say, she say, JoJo, you know no niggas ain't gonna give you nothing this and that. She say, let me give you the 500. I say, no. And I got some women waiting to donate. I say, of the 1,000 male friends I got on Facebook,
we can come up with $500.
we can come up with 10, 5, you know what I mean? So that's the challenge that I'm putting out there. Last year we got up to like $2 grand. I want to do it more, and it's important because I know we skeptical of our own people at times. You know how we are, Cam. It's important that I let people know that
he's not a scam artist.
I'm not a scam artist.
This dude is the truth.
Everything is coming out of my pocket. What I say, I'm not collecting $1 off of it. I just truly believe what's crumbs to some is toast for most, and we can put these crumbs together and bake some big ass love loaves.
So for the people who do
like for communion,
you know what I mean?
So for the people out there who do not believe that there are brothers out there in the world like yourself who exist, who have the mindset that you do, what would you say? What is the inspiration to kind of put those people at ease to say, oh, he's just a con artist?
No, because
he's just taking that money and put it in his pocket. Because I know you're not. I was out there with you with the gas giveaway. I saw this dude go in and pay for the gas himself. You know what I'm saying?
Do you hear me?
So where does the inspiration come from, brother?
The inspiration came from me. My brother was murdered. You know, it was just a lot of shit that going on in my life, and you go back and forth, and people probably don't see God when they look at it because our relationship with God. our relationships with God is so perverted. But God told me to do it. You know, I was wrestling back and forth for years and years, and like, nah. But he took my brother, took a couple partners. He like, man, you better get up off your motherfucking ass before I take you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just about giving, and I want to say it's nothing special about me. I just have the courage to do it. Like, let me tell you one story. I was coming out of Exxon right there when we did it. It was some dude, goals in his mouth. He looked at me. He was like, this was recently. Yeah. He was looking. Yeah. And I'm looking at him, look at me. Yeah. But it ain't no plex shit. He trying to figure out. He like, you that Uncle JoJo nigga? Right. You know what I'm saying?
Is you real?
Yeah.
You know
and I'm like,
I seen you on the internet, but you know what I'm saying?
And I'm like, yeah, bro, what's up, black man? He was like, man, you bless my granny gas tank. She ain't stopped talking about that. You know what I'm saying? And he got to going back and forth, asking me why, and I'm talking to him. He man, here, man. You know what I'm saying? Here go $40, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you're doing.
So is that the gratification?
That's the gratification, man.
Right.
I'm
when
talking
that
about
happens, does that make it worth?
Is
it worth all?
That makes it worth it. You know what I'm saying? And even with it's just been so many instances where black men. You know, just changing the frequency one little deposit at a time, man.
Brother. I got you.
By the way, my shirt don't fit.
I got you. Hold on. With that being said, I done got robbed. Nigga done robbed me for some shirts. Oh, I wish I could pull up their station so I can blast them. I want to blast them, man.
Blast them,
I don't know the name of the business right now. Black-owned business. They done took my money, man.
Come on, man.
And
so they were supposed to make you some shirts.
Make me some shirts.
And the number changed?
Man, they just not answering. Ain't nothing. No text back. No nothing, man.
That's when you know a nigga
they was calling you from
money because you don't answer your phone calls and shit, right? DJ Byron D, chime in for a second. How important is it to you for us as a people to unite and kind of help each one along?
I mean, it's very important because us as a black community, we never really just be for one another. You know, we always trying to put each other down, and nobody's trying to help nobody get on. And that's for the music industry. That's for just regular lives, anything. Like, we don't ever try to push one another to be better. If you look at the Caucasians, that's the type of stuff that they do. That's why they own it.
They help. You know, they put each other on.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's like when one get on, the next get on. Right. It's like us. We don't do that for each other.
We're trying to close that door.
Yeah.
So, real quick, before we get into Young Clutch, Kobe Rich's "Pay It Off" song. I'm gonna pose this question to you three. What's the solution? How do we reverse what's presently going on? Because so everybody's familiar with the Rory Lee. We've talked about it over and over again. Rory Lee and BZ situation. BZ was on Dallas.Vibez. I mean, Dallas.Vibez.
That's us. Hey,
I wish he was on Dallas.
Call it into existence.
Hey, yeah, he just spoken into existence.
The dude say came through. BZB on Dallas.Vibez.
Yeah.
BZB on Dallas.Vibez.
He was actually on Breakfast Club. Excuse me. You're watching Dallas.Vibez. And he touched on the crab in the bucket mentality that we seem to have here in Dallas. So whenever anybody comes on the show, I ask them, do you feel that way? Do you feel like there is an underlying tone of the crab in the bucket mentality here?
I don't think it's just in Dallas. I think that's black people all around the world, wherever you are. You know, that's just who we are. That's what they done as a people. And I think the solution is love. Okay. And, you know, I'm so tired of the fake love. You know, because
that
like
you
even
hate love.
Yeah, you know, so it's like even you just brought up Yellow Beezy, Roy Lee. So we're gonna take Roy Lee, we're gonna take C Struggs, and we're gonna take Hawata Hurd. Now I wasn't too familiar with those first two people. I was familiar with Roy Lee. But I think it's fucked up that when they died, they came across my timeline 10 times
Right.
more
And
than
when they
ever
died.
after they die.
Right.
You can't win after you die.
Right.
People will sit back,
Right.
wait, watch you, hope, root against you, really.
Right.
And then when you die, they share your shit. So I'm imploring anybody out here to watch me doing what I'm doing, trying to spread love around the city.
Yeah.
Don't wait till a nigga bust me in my ass
Right.
and then get to trying to share my
Don't
shit.
wait
You know
till
what I'm
I
saying?
die to give me my rose.
Exactly, man. I'm out here trying to make stuff happen, and it's for us. It's for the city. I'm not even trying to sell shit.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Miss Jules, how do you feel about it, real quick? Do you feel like there's an undertone of a crab in the bucket mentality in Dallas?
What the fuck is crab in the bucket?
You don't know what crab in the bucket is? Oh shit.
I mean,
okay, she's young.
Asking for a
Okay,
friend.
she's
The
young.
fuck?
Okay, so for those out there who don't know what the crab in the bucket, DJ Byron D, do you know what the crab in the bucket mentality is?
We asking for a friend.
Oh,
Look,
shit.
Don't do this shit to us.
Okay. For you youngsters out there, the crab in the bucket mentality is the
Putting all your
notion that if I can't come up, then you can't come up. And therefore,
Expecting them all to come out.
if I can't come up in any way, you can't. Okay, so where do we get that from? If you go to the store, like Tom Thumb, I don't think they do it anymore, but back in the day, they had an aquarium full of crabs.
They do that at Fiesta.
Okay, so that is full of crabs, okay, for you to buy, but they're live crabs, and they get them out, and you buy them live. Okay, so if you observe what goes on in that aquarium, when a crab tries to climb up and like gets out, another crab will literally, this is where it comes from, take his claw and grab him by the leg and pull him back so he can come up.
Hold on.
This is what literally happens with crabs if you put them in an aquarium.
Wait a
This is
minute.
where this comes from.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Uh-huh.
Don't they have like white tape around the claws? Like, how is he pulling? I think he just knocked his ass out the way.
Now they put the claws in there because if you go in there,
so back in ancient time, they just left them up
a crab
and just
gonna
roam.
snip you with his claw if you put your hand in there. So of course, but
Okay, so I get it now. So,
but yeah, if you don't put the apparatus around their hands, their claws,
they just do like this.
they will literally grab each other and pull
you
each other down.
Like, where you ain't going nowhere, nigga. You stuck here with us.
That's where the crab in the bucket mentality comes from.
Cool.
Okay, it's a real thing.
So, what was the question again?
Yellow
Yeah.
Beezy, when he was on the
Skip
Breakfast
that
Club, spoke on Dallas and there being an undertone of crabs in the bucket mentality amongst everyone here. That's why he got shot, is basically what he's saying, because he's coming up and nobody wants to see him come up.
He
so
was out of
you
town.
spray his car up.
He was out of town. That's what the song says.
So that's where it comes from. So are you with me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay.
But he
all
was
right.
out of town.
What you mean he out of town?
That's what he said on the song. They said they shot me, but I was out of town.
We don't know what they be meaning. I don't know. Crab. He was on the Breakfast Club and he spoke
We
on
know
crab
that
in the
part.
bucket mentality, and I was just informing you on what crabs in the bucket.
But he was out of town.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Whatever it meant. Well, it don't matter whether he was out
Okay.
of town. He could have been in an airplane and got shot. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
But his lyrics said.
It don't matter. You know. Anyway.
But cool. That is a big epidemic. And it's done in multiple forms, whether it's tearing down a person's self-esteem,
Yeah.
or just even knocking people out the box.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is. I agree.
Okay. All right. So, before we get into another
I'm not
song,
petty.
You say what now? You got to pee.
Who?
Is that what you said?
We don't have commercials on Dallas.Vibez. We keep this shit rolling. Somebody called me petty.
Oh, who calls you petty?
Sonny Walker.
Oh, you said somebody had a comment.
I feel like I'm in a twilight.
Oh, Aunt Cam. What did Aunt Cam say?
What the who?
Aunt Cam.
He said about you gonna be at the game Thursday, broadcasting at the game. Is Villa
What
Cooler
game?
Cause we ain't, since you started talking, knew what the hell you was talking about.
What game? What game? I don't know.
Now
Aunt
he
Cam.
talking about that's the hood way.
I don't know what game you're talking about, Aunt Cam, but no, we probably not gonna be at that game.
Villa Cooler don't support that shit.
We ain't on that level yet, Aunt Cam. Hold on, give us a second. So anyway, did you had another highlighted song? Did we play the Young Clutch? We played the Young Clutch, right?
No, we ain't played them 35,
That's what we
50.
were waiting to queue up. Okay, we got the Young Clutch. It's a video.
It's a video.
You got it?
Now look,
we
it's
got
throwback.
it. We ready. Okay.
Hold on, but it's throwback. I just gotta say, but it's R.I.P. Kobe Riches.
Yes.
35, 50 boys, Village Oaks, Overton, all them niggas, True
Yeah.
Cat, whatever.
I got hip to the Young Clutch earlier this year, end of last year, earlier this year, one or the other. Dope artist. He goes hard. Are you? Let me see. Let me see. I always ask these questions. Tupac or Biggie?
Tupac all day.
Okay. All right. Now it's Ice Cube.
Make you say, oh.
Prince or Michael Jackson?
Michael Jackson.
MLK Jr. or Barack Obama?
Mark.
Hey man, Barack one of the coldest niggas ever.
Okay. All right. Over Martin Luther King Jr.
I mean, I say Barack because he's a politician, and he got elected president of the United States.
What's the best quality in Barack Obama that you saw?
I think his greatest quality was making white people forget he was black.
Half black.
No, but nah, man, just his ability to play the game.
The New Orleans game. Okay. Y'all want to talk about Dallas, New Orleans?
No, wait a minute. Hold up.
Was you gonna be at that game?
Okay.
Dallas.
We gonna be at the Dallas.
We gonna ban Duce from Villa Cooler.
Wow, hold on.
Why?
Real quick. He asked us, was we going to the New Orleans Dallas game?
Okay.
Right? To broadcast.
Right.
We a whole studio. Whole studio.
Right.
No, we won't be there.
Right.
No, we don't have a sports segment.
Right.
Hey, Cam, you tell us how to do it. We'll make it happen.
We ain't gonna be at the New Orleans Cowboys game.
Cam, and Cam.
We don't have a. That was my throw-out. We don't
you
have
tell us
a
how to do it. We'll
segment.
make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, if you got box tickets or some good seats
we'll
or
bring
something,
this whole
holler at us,
table
Aunt
and
Cam.
set up shop.
By the way, Aunt Cam sent in with Corey with the Mr. IOTBA boxing talk, which airs on Villa Cooler Radio every Wednesday from 8 to 9.
I'm on that bullshit again.
I'm on that bullshit again.
That's the wrestling preacher.
Already.
That man sounds
So
like a
let's go
preacher.
ahead and cue up this Ray Gifted Keys. This
no.
Ray Gifted.
No, dude.
Oh, my bad. I forgot we didn't play clutch.
Oh Lord.
My bad. We didn't play clutch. We didn't play clutch. So, Miss Jules, fill us in on who Young Clutch is.
So everybody, Dallas.Vibez right here, Villa Cooler, 3631 Colonial Avenue. For the third time, we gonna introduce Young Clutch.
Hey, say Clutch, you need to be on the show, man. I was say I've been on you for a minute.
Coming in here
man.
if you gonna keep skipping his ass.
So you said Clutch is untouchable right now. Why is Clutch untouchable right now?
I did say that offset. See,
why is Clutch untouchable right now?
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell me.
Let me tell you.
Tell me.
Let me tell you.
Tell me.
That
Real
nigga
quick.
untouchable. Drop that shit, man.
Drop that shit, man. Let's Young Clutch.
We getting it up, man. Winter, spring, fall, All seasons, nigga, we hustle out, nigga. We real for real, nigga. Get it up. I know some niggas throwing cuties, they can get it up. I know some niggas selling balls, and they can get it up. I know some niggas throwing big, and they can get it up. I know some niggas throwing brick, and they can get it up. Get it up, get it up. Old school to a foreign niggas, get it up. Call my amigo on the phone, tell me and bring we need some more. Get it up, get it up. Every day I open my eyes, I'm trying to get it up. Cash pile it up, bust it down and bag it up. All we do is add it up, the competition mad at us. Stay with money weekly, yeah, the presidents they hang with us. Niggas talking all night flight with that angel dust. NBA shit, Milwaukee, yeah, I keep some bucks. Pockets about to erupt, getting money, don't interrupt. Clip long as nunchuck, just in case the jacker runs up. Cause my swag retarded, bitches say it's yellow short, but sparking up that loud pack. Bullshit, we don't allow that. Dude play with me, then I'm aiming where the crowd at. Right up at his snapback, leave him flatter than the welcome mat. I know some niggas throwing cuties, they can get it up. I know some niggas selling balls, they can get it up. I know some niggas throwing big, and they can get it up. I know some niggas throwing brick, and they can get it up. Get it up, get it up. Old school to a foreign niggas, get it up. Call my amigo on the phone, tell me and bring me nothing. Get it up, get it up.
I remember back in the day, I couldn't buy shit. Now I'm walking through the hood on my fly shit. And I ain't dropping in the whip unless it's topless. If you don't like what I'm doing, bitch, then you can stop it. 9 zips and a half, and cash in my pocket. Call my plug on the phone, tell him that he need to drop it. Ow. That's a half brick and that's off. And that other shit that he would tell me that he want me to be about. Bitch, be about your paper, nigga, don't worry about mine. Niggas ask me where I been, I told them so, I tried to grind. And I told these pussy niggas I was gonna get it up. And you po hustling ass niggas need to go and give it up. Hey.
I know some niggas throwing cuties, they can get it up. I know some niggas selling balls, and they can get it up. I know some niggas throwing big, and they can get it up. I know some niggas throwing brick, and they can get it up. Get it up, get it up. Old school to a foreign niggas, get it up. Call my amigo on the phone, tell me and bring me nothing more. Get it up, get it up.
We chillin' on the block like it's happy hour. And we ain't waiting on the money cause we after hours. You the after coward, you need to change your script. When I first go some powder, it was like my chance to flip. And if the shit wasn't rocked up, you had to change the zip. A stitches for the winter, but for the summer, we change the clip. And hang it on the hip in the clip, gotta keep it with me. Chase a case of nigga trip, you know how people envy. So don't think I'm friendly, you'll underestimate me. I'm only following the dollar, man, nothing else can make me. I stayed down till I came up, man, myself, I'm gravy. Haters see me married to the money, they wanna separate me.
I know some niggas throwing cuties, they can get it up. I know some niggas selling balls, and they can get it up. I know some niggas throwing big, and they can get it up. I know some niggas throwing brick, and they can get it up. Get it up, get it up. Old school to a foreign niggas, get it up. Call my amigo on the phone, tell me and bring me nothing more. Get it up, get it up.
Play it crazy. You might just say play it crazy. What it do, people? It's the Dallas.Vibez. I am your man. Cool, calm, collected, killer Cadillac Cam King. Coming straight out that villakoolaradio via sunny South Dallas. I have sitting in with me tonight Mr. Uncle JoJo Radio right here. Also, I have Miss Ebony Jules and Mr. DJ Byron D, who will be sitting on the show with me on Mondays from here on out. No more do say for me.
I like how you
At
said.
all.
I like how you said it's your man, Cam. You
Yeah.
know, it's your boy.
Well, I'm not a boy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, that's why I say your man. Uncle JoJo, real quick, we're gonna key up Ray Gifted Keys. We're gonna listen to Ray Gifted Keys, who is out of Detroit. This is Dallas.Vibez, but sometimes we get submitted songs from outside of the city, outside of the state, and I just think it would be a shame for us not to play them. Okay, so before we get into Ray Gifted Keys, Uncle JoJo, you're all about community and unity, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what, as a people, as a community, do we need to do, you feel, to kind of switch our present situation?
I think that we can talk about all the solutions and everybody could be right. We could pool resources. Huh?
Who gonna do it?
Exactly. And the more we talk about stuff, the more we gonna argue and we gonna get divided about what we should do.
So that's what I'm trying to get at. What do we need to do?
So the way that I look at the big problem and I simplify, what they say on my shirt?
Love deposit.
That's the answer.
Love.
Starts with you.
It starts with us. You know what I'm saying? Fuck legislation. Forget marching. Forget protesting. Just love the person next to you and in your vicinity. Treat them with respect. Come together with them. And then move forward on one accord.
Okay, but brother, in the universe, you have two dominant opposing forces.
Mm-hmm.
You have positive and you have negative.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you have a universe,
Mm-hmm.
you will always have a positive energy and you will always have a negative energy.
Mm-hmm.
You will always have a proton
And you know which one
and a neutron.
And you know which one is going to grow?
Which one?
The one that you feed. So let's feed the positivity.
But
That's
bro,
right.
but hold on, bro.
Come
But
on,
hold
man.
on, bro. But don't you know, as much as you feed the positive energy,
It's
the
always-
negative proton, the neutron never goes away. It will always exist. You will always have evil in the world.
No, you will, and our job is not to exterminate evil. Say, man, I'm dealing with it now, and I ain't gonna go into detail, but you know, our people, we put a value
On everything.
on love. If you loving and you giving, that's viewed as a weakness.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So at the same time, I'm
Yes.
out here doing this kind of stuff, and people perceive me as
As
they
weak.
can get over on me. I'm a weak, I'm a suck, and all this other kind of shit.
Right.
So it's certain stuff that I have to deal with, you know what I mean, in the name of being positive. But guess what? I'm not going to never stop being positive. I just hope that I don't have to do nothing to nobody. Shit.
Because you're
On
going to do what?
everything.
Because then you will be tipping into the negative zone.
You know what I'm
right?
saying? So look,
Right.
I just take it a stride. So like even God tests me. So like even like let me tell you, people have taken my love deposit shit and started collections of like, you know, trying to connect donations without nothing to do with me. People have printed up shirts and tried to sell my shirts. You know what
They
I'm saying?
still got 'em.
So it's like with me, everything is a test.
Okay.
Even right now with these people taking my money, I sent these people the full payment, and the niggas just stopped texting me. And I called them today, and I caught myself, and I just say I cannot feed into the negative because it's a trap. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And just keep going to the positive and trying to be as positive. I'ma slip up, and somebody gonna get it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I'm trying my best to stay positive. And we just do that as a people.
Right.
And that's what I'm getting. Black man coming to me saying, man, I appreciate what you did, my child.
Right.
I was strung up for back to school, but y'all came together for my child. Because it's not me by myself. Like I did a fundraiser selling shirts. I put all the money in a pot and we gave it out to the community for back to school. And I'm telling them, if y'all didn't buy the shirts, I will take all of us. And if you don't have that positive outlet, I'm gonna try to give you something positive to get behind. And if you can't get behind positivity and love, fuck you. And that's really what it is. Straight legs, no chase.
That's what it is. And, you know, I play devil's advocate from time to time because, I mean, if I always agree with you or if we are always in agreement with whatever we're talking about, then I don't know if we kind of get the full picture.
Yeah, we don't stretch each other.
The scope is not revealed, you know, the full scope. So, but I believe that what you're doing, I believe that as long as there is good, there is always evil. You would never be able to appreciate good if there was no evil.
Yeah.
You have to have evil in the world to appreciate what good is, okay? But having said that, to encourage the good doers.
The who?
Good doers.
Oh, sound like you said the Googlers.
No, the good doers in the world.
Yeah.
The people like this dude here whose energy just exudes positive energy. You have to do that in order to balance. You have to have balance.
Yeah, you gotta have balance.
You have to have balance. Okay. Yeah. If everything was all positive, we would not. There's no use for God. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You would not need God if there was no terror in the world.
And I'm not 100% positive. That's why I'm the empathetic asshole.
Yeah.
I'm the enlightened hypocrite.
Yeah.
I'm well aware of my shortcomings and my humanness, but I'm not gonna let that stop me from being me. You know what I mean? And me at my best is love. Like I can sit here and say I love everybody in this room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wish the best for everybody in this room, and that's at my best. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that 1,000%, but. You know, I'm trying to build a platform on love, unity, us coming together and looking out for each other, and that's just really the bottom line.
And I'm totally with you, brother.
Yeah,
I'm totally with you. So with that having been said, let's get into this last jam that we're gonna joint that we're gonna jam.
It's not clutch, is it?
It's not clutch. It's not clutch.
Cause you in a clutch.
And you was jamming the clutch. You was feeling the clutch.
Yeah, that
right?
was pretty nice.
Okay, all right. This actually is from Ray Gifted Keys. She's from out of Detroit. I call her the female Chris Brown.
Okay.
Because when you hear her, she sounds just like Chris Brown. You
Okay.
ain't gonna be able to tell the difference. But much love to my homie in Detroit. I hope you doing well. I hope you get better. My homie had an aneurysm, real serious shit, not too long ago. But he manages Ray Gifted Keys, and this is how I came about the song. So
Dallas.Vibez.
This is
Live in
Dallas.Vibez
with Detroit shit.
This is Dallas.Vibez, and let me handle that real fast, okay? Let me address that real fast, okay? This is Dallas.Vibez. We are in Dallas. DALLASTEXAS. In case 75215 sunny motherfucking South Dallas. In case you didn't.
This here you
No,
mean?
okay. This is Dallas, but we don't have to limit ourselves to just talking about Dallas artists, okay? Because I'm much bigger than Dallas, okay?
Shit, like
okay? I'm sorry. I'm much bigger than Dallas.
Together.
This, what we are doing, is much bigger than Dallas, okay?
Facts.
So if you submit your song and you are outside of the city of Dallas, we're probably going to jam it. So this man is not an artist. This is Dallas.Vibez, where we highlight Dallas artists. But this man is not an artist, but he's on the show. Why? Because he's doing something important in the city. And Dallas.Vibez, when I, Cool, Calm, Collected, Killer Cadillac, Cam King came up with the concept
You
of
gotta
this
have
show.
a vibe in Dallas.
I didn't intend it to be solely for the artist.
Precision.
In Dallas. I wanted to also highlight cats in the city who don't get the attention they deserve.
Okay.
That's a vibe.
Thank you.
Alert for you.
The Duce came through and left a long time ago.
Man say the
You see the bottle is empty.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm through talking shit.
Yeah.
So with that having been said, let's get into Ray Gifted Keys, managed by my dude, my family, out there in Detroit, Mr. Tay Gunner.
On Dallas Live.
On Dallas.Vibez.
Oh shit. We
Get it
live
right.
though too. Hell you talking about?
If you're going to sit in with me, get it right, baby. This is Dallas.Vibez with a Z. Let's get into Ray Gifted Keys.
Shawty said she coming over only for a minute. But when she coming over, she know I'm gon' be up in it. Don't wanna hear no baby. Stop trying to play crazy. Shawty said she coming over only for a minute. But when she coming over, she know I'm gon' be up in it.
Look. FaceTime when I'm pulling up. 4 a.m. you know I need a nut. Shorty said that she can get enough. Bought the spanker cause she like it rough. All up in her and she playing tough. Play your role cause I ain't tryna cuff. She got a trigger so I make her bust. She told me she feel me up in them guts. Tell me take her down like Chris Brown. But first I need you to strip down. Go 4, 5, and 6 rounds. Go ahead and bite the pillow, don't make sounds. I just decided I'm gon' push her to the limit. See if she can take the whole thing, don't be timid. Pin her up against the wall, take it all, she and all. Glad I came and got them draws, creaming on my shit and all. Now put on the show for me. She dropping it low for me. Had that ass stuck, guess that's why my ex ain't over me.
Shawty said she coming over only for a minute. But when she coming over, she know I'm gon' be up in it. Don't wanna hear no baby. Stop tryna play it crazy. Shawty said she coming over only for a minute. But when she come on over, she know I'm gon' be up in it. Don't wanna hear no maybe. Stop tryna play it crazy.
Great gifted.
Baby, come over, you should come and spend the night. It's kind of ironic how I wanna get inside you. Talking first to your friends, now you wanna show your face. Maybe if I come and lay in it, I might just wanna come stay in it. In your place, you gotta admit I'm gifted. Baby, don't go home, I need you just to listen. After we get done, I need you in my kitchen. You know how I like my chicken. Tell me what you need from me. After we get done, I'll put you fast asleep. If you bout it, come over and just be about it. Shawty said she coming over only for a minute. But when she coming over, she know I'm gon' be up in it. Don't wanna hear no maybe. Stop tryna play it crazy. Shawty said she coming over only for a minute. But when she coming over, she know I'm gon' be up in it. Don't wanna hear no maybe. Stop tryna play it crazy. Said I'm about to lick it to my third drizzle. I'ma gon' get it to that big drizzle. Like she ain't ready for me, no she gon' get it. Bitch believe I'm all up in it, yeah. Oh yeah. I'ma beat it over. I'm all up in that shit. Bitch believe I'm on tip. Oh yeah, drip. You know I like it when I'm in that thing. Bitch believe I make that body say. I know you like it when I make it right. Let me bend it over for a second, yeah. Handcuffs on your shit, my hands around your neck, yeah. No, ain't no fucking maybe. So stop trying to play me crazy, yeah. Shawty said she coming over only for a minute. But when she coming over, she know I'm gon' be up in it. Don't wanna hear no maybe. Stop trying to play it crazy.
Ray Gifted Keys out of Detroit.
On Dallas.Vibez.
On Dallas.Vibez. That's what we do. If you jamming and you send us your song and you not in the city of Dallas, guess what? We gonna play it.
Hey, real quick, why
play
you
it.
said that?
Yes, ma'am.
We're licensed.
Go ahead and tell them about that, if you would, Miss Jules.
So I'm gonna tell all of us here at Villa Cooler, we are licensed. So radio spins and video streams, you gonna get your
Cho-chos.
You get your fee.
You're gonna get a couple of pennies if you submit your song.
But if you out of state, you might get a quarter.
Might get a quarter. JoJo, what you think about Ray Gifted Keys?
Hey, she say, get off in that kitchen.
Yeah.
You know how I like my chicken. That's the only thing I gotta tell you.
Hey,
that's love right there.
That's love.
That's somebody who know you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Already.
you know how I like my shit. Get off in there and do it the way I
Right.
like it before I go inside your head.
Already, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I was
No, black
feeling
folks
that.
serious
That
about
was
that
nice.
chicken.
DJ Byron D, you was feeling that, huh?
Yeah, I like that track. I like that track. I actually started Googling. I'm like, let me look into this artist.
Yeah.
If I hear something I like, I'm gonna definitely go check out the rest.
Already.
Yeah.
You gonna put it in rotation?
Yeah, I put
Tay
Y'all
Gunner,
better
you heard
send
that.
man
And that's
y'all
coming from a
music.
DJ.
That's the DJ.
That's the
Okay.
DJ.
Tay Gunner, I hope you're listening tonight. You usually tuned in. We got a DJ that's gonna jam the shit. Okay. You asked me real quick. You told me to send you that quick Profit jam by Goonside Pablo that we jammed last week. It hasn't been mastered yet. That's the only reason why I haven't sent it to you. I'm gonna get it to you. Anyway, let's close out this show. I appreciate everyone for joining me. If you would, please utilize the information at the bottom of your screen. If you want to submit your song, if you want us to jam out to it, critique it somewhat, just give you some feedback, let you know if it's jamming or if it's not. We've gotten a lot of songs thus far, and we appreciate everyone for doing that, for submitting your songs. Real quick, Uncle JoJo, this is the closing of the show. Couple of quick questions. What is your ultimate goal for
peace, love, and unity? For what? The city?
Yeah, basically.
Peace, love, and unity, and then nationwide with this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's my goal to just bring, especially the brothers. I do a lot in communities, man, and I ain't gonna say I do a lot, but I'm meeting a lot of people through these deeds, and the people look at it, they might see me giving something to somebody or something like that, but they don't see me going and getting up there on this kids call sheet at school where I can go and check them on them. But I can't do it by myself. You know what I mean? But I can't do it for myself by myself, and it's gonna take people from the community, from the hood, the who they've written off, because the other people, they not talking about us when they talking about black people. They don't give a damn about us. You know what I'm saying? They'll trade us off in a minute. So it's just my goal, my vision to see us come together, man, for some positivity. I got a lot of stuff coming up 2019 with the fatherhood over every hood, with the brotherhood over any hood.
Speak on that for a second. You give us a little insight on those two things that you just spoke about, that you just mentioned.
I can't speak too much on it because I'm just gonna do a lot of events that's gonna bring. So like right now, my barber, right? He is the official barber of the Texas Legends. Okay. They are a basketball team. You know, the G League for the Mavericks. We get free tickets. Only thing I do, pack those kids up, take them out there, let them experience that. You know what I mean? Because experience is what brings you your imagination and you know, gives you something to aspire to. So I'm just trying to get men together to go out there with me, man. Let's go out here and kick it and showing to these kids, because sometimes we just need to be there. What's that thing in bowling that they put up to keep you from going in the gutter? What's that?
A blocker.
But what is it?
A hater blocker.
It's like a little.
What they call that, Marcus? You know when you bowl and they put that
bumper.
A bumper. You know what I mean? We ain't gotta be everything to these kids. Sometimes we just gotta keep them from walking down the road that we walk down. You know what I'm saying? Because I was 17 on my way to that penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we ain't gotta know it all. We ain't gotta have all the answers. Just be that block and tell them, say, man, you don't go there. And that's all they need sometimes. And that's the least we can do for the generation coming from behind us. So what I do is I try my best to time with my time, you know, and get a couple of men together. We go out there and just kick it with these kids, man. And I just want people to support us, me, like they do these celebrities. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I totally agree. It's way past time for us to start supporting each other and putting each other on. What's up? What'd he say? And I see your comment, Tay. Appreciate your call. We're about to close out the show. But that's why we want to grow Dallas.Vibez. We just don't want to stay in Dallas.
We want to be Detroit Dallas.
No, we don't want to be Detroit Dallas. We want people in Detroit to feel Dallas.
You feel me?
And if we expect for Detroit people to feel Dallas, we would have to reciprocate. Okay, that's what we're talking about. Unity. we have to support each other. Okay, this is Dallas.Vibez, but that don't mean that if somebody from Detroit submit their song that we ain't gonna play it. We gonna play it. Okay, so with that having been said,
Cut your live off.
oh, okay, my bad.
With that having been said, we're
Yeah.
gonna close.
We're
I'ma
gonna close this
and
show
I'm-
out. We're gonna close this show out. I'm gonna let Ebony get to her PVO moment. Is what I like to, what I think I'm gonna call it. You don't like that, Ebony?
That ain't you gonna
Okay.
have my moment, but you gonna rename it.
My bad.
Yeah. With a Z.
JoJo, Uncle JoJo, what's one final thought that you would want to leave everybody that's listening on?
You exactly where you are for what you need to be. You know what I mean? As long as you're here, give thanks. You know what I'm saying? Don't get tricked out of that life is a blessing no matter what you're going through. And I hate to come to these kind of platforms and be like a damn pastor or some shit like that.
I love it.
Yes.
I love
You know?
it. That's why I had you on the show.
I mean, but that's just what's in my heart. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So anytime I get a chance to say that, that's what I'm gonna say, because I see a lot of people get tricked out of the gift of life. You
Right.
know?
Right.
And if you hear, man, if you need somebody to talk to, if you want to get behind something positive, hit me up, man. Uncle JoJo Radio on Instagram. But you right where you need to be for what you need to do. Never lose sight of that.
Already. And with that having been said, what are your, besides Instagram, you just let us know, how can we find you?
Uncle JoJo Radio. We done said it 1,000 times tonight. You did a
Say
good
it
job.
again.
Say it.
And
You
if
done
you
did a
know
great
Keep on saying
Say,
it.
let me tell you something.
I'm
Cam.
trying to like embed this in your brain.
Yeah,
Okay.
say, Cam, I appreciate the love,
Yes.
man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
'Cause you done said my shit, Mr. Uncle JoJo now.
Radio,
Hey,
Uncle JoJo Radio.
Yeah, Uncle JoJo
Yes.
Radio, and we know the love, and we know the love real up here in Villa.
With the
Cool,
love
man.
deposit.
You know what I'm saying?
We
So,
support this brother, man.
Yeah,
we love this brother.
Yeah.
We love what he's doing. We cannot, say enough about this dude.
Yeah, so I
Okay.
appreciate you. I ain't know I was being highlighted tonight,
Right.
but I appreciate the highlightation. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
yeah. So I told him just sit on the show with me. We're
Yeah.
gonna listen to some songs and we're
Yeah.
gonna get into some conversations. But I didn't tell him that I was gonna interview him.
Yeah,
So,
appreciate that.
but that's what I do. I want you to know.
Let me tell you something.
Who these people
Let me
are.
say this real love, because I done been on a couple of platforms,
Yes.
more than a few,
Yes.
and a motherfucker ain't asked me shit about what I got going on.
That's what
You know
I'm
what
saying.
Just
Like
like
real
with the
shit.
shirt on.
That's what I'm saying.
They
That's what I'm
come and
saying.
Say that's why I appreciate it, man.
Mr. Love Deposit
Thank y'all
himself.
for having me.
Okay, I
Love
appreciate you for
Deposit,
being here.
Mr. Uncle JoJo Radio.
Miss
Holla.
Jules. Your pound PVO moment, please.
So, Dallas.Vibez.
Jamaica, why you laughing at me, man? Go ahead, Mr. Jules. I'm sorry. My bad. Go ahead.
It just didn't look like you was done.
Nah, I'm through. Go ahead.
Hey, real quick, shout out to Kobe Savage, Villa Coola's very own personal. Make sure you check out his PVO items.
Yes, indeed.
Positive vibes
Yes,
only.
indeed.
One thing I want to say, Kobe posts very strategic, mind-boggling statuses every now and again.
Very deep brother. It's Kobe
Yes.
Savage.
So on the 24th, when change was needed, I struggled to find a place to start.
Already.
But then it came to me, treat your neighbors as yourself. Discontinue any habits that harm anyone in any way. Perfect starting point. That's Kobe.
That is Kobe Savage.
He rap.
He's a deep brother.
He a poet.
So,
He take pictures.
Miss Jules.
What?
I appreciate you for sitting in with me. Okay. Before I get to your final thought, Mr. DJ Byron D has been sitting in with us tonight as well. He's going to be sitting in with us every Monday from here on out.
No, to stay woke.
Is there anything you want to say before we close? I'm sure you might want to get in your social media plugs and whatnot.
Yeah, sure. Just hit me up on Facebook, Byron Davis. Hit me up on Instagram. I am DJ Byron D. You just Google DJ Byron D. All my stuff will pop up. I'm willing to work with any artist. Tay, hit me up on them songs for. I forgot her name that quick. But yeah.
Ray Gift the Keys.
Ray Gift the Keys. I need them tracks. I need them tracks ASAP.
Send them tracks, Tay.
He not lying.
Already. That was DJ Byron D, who will be sitting on us every Monday from here on out. I appreciate you coming in.
Don't sit on
Did I
me,
say sitting on
shit.
us? Did I say sitting on us?
Yeah, that's what the hell you said. I didn't know if he was gonna sit or shit. I'm just like,
The
wait a
jigger
minute.
came through and left a long time ago. Okay.
Hey, no more do say on Monday night.
Hey, Jigger come through whenever he want to. Whenever he
How much
want
was
to.
that? I'll go ahead with you.
Whenever
I
he
kinda
want
like-
to. Okay. Miss Jules. Whenever he
going on?
want to. He can come through.
He coming through
Monday.
He
Wednesday.
gonna spin that shit live.
Anyway, I appreciate y'all for joining us. We're about to close out the show. Uncle JoJo, appreciate you for sitting in with me, brother. Like I said,
did y'all see that?
I respect this brother and everything that he does. If you don't know, now you know who this dude is.
Really
Miss
good.
Jules, real quick, anything you want to say before we get out of here?
I've enjoyed it.
Okay. You gonna be back next Monday?
We'll think about
You
it.
gonna think about it? All right.
Hey, your people reach my people.
Right.
Yo,
I'll
her
have
people
my
gonna talk
manager
about
call your
people.
manager and see what we can do.
Already. You good?
Monday through Friday, you guys tune in 7 to 8. One of us will be in your face. You know what I'm talking about? Dallas.Vibez, Detroit vibes,
Hey.
goddamn me, Africa vibes.
Hey.
We here.
Shout out to Tay Gun.
Hey.
Hey, this is Dallas.Vibez, Uncle JoJo. That was Miss Ebony Jules. I am your main man, cool, calm, collected, killer, Cadillac, Cam King, coming straight out of that villakoolaradio, baby.
Deuce.
Via Sunny South Dallas.
On Deuce.
On that Deuce. Where did Deuce go?
Gone.
Came through and left the building.
And Rick Shop.
And with that having been said, Kobe Savage will be in the building tomorrow doing vibes. I'll be back Wednesday and so on and so on. Appreciate you.
So Thursday, we'll be back with D4.
Please tune in on Thursday.
Friday,
Thursday.
tune in.
In case, okay, so they want me to be specific. I was trying to close out the show. They want me to be specific.
And precise.
D Forbes will be here on Thursday.
And Stephanie Love will be back on Friday.
And Stephanie
The Block.
Love,
Yeah.
the Block's
Tune in
very
Thursday,
own,
Friday.
will be back on Friday.
What the hell? I done walked into.
In case you didn't know.
You don't want to watch.
But we're all
Tune
a family.
in. This is
so
how
watch
we
us
do.
every night.
Shout out to Villa Cooler.
Nice.
We your family.
You ain't got shit to
here.
do. You on the internet.
Right here on
You
the
on
block.
your phone. You trying to find something to do. Like, what the fuck am I? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Dallas.Vibez. Say Uncle JoJo Nelson. Uncle JoJo Nelson.
What, 1100 time, baby?
Uncle
If y'all
JoJo
ain't heard
Nelson.
The first
The Mr. Love Deposit.
We out. We out, baby. We out.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I'm the coldest.